Good evening, world. This is Ivan O'Mara. This is going to be another very interesting video. I am going to continue my Lord of the Rings read-along. I'll be finishing off chapter, 11 today. So I'll read the remaining, 6 pages. So today is going to be a slightly longer read-along. About for, 25, 26, 27 minutes. Then I'll read the rest of chapter 11. I'm on page 250. I have like 6.5 pages left, 5.5 pages left, whatever it is. After that, I am done chapter 11. I'll be moving on to my final chapter. Happy Halloween, by the way, world. Today is Halloween. When I went outside to have a smoke, I saw kids and adults and parents dressing up in what? Dressing up in, and, dressing up in, dressing up in the costumes and all that stuff. And I know VJ's into that stuff. VJ's into Halloween. VJ likes dressing up for Halloween too, as I've seen many pictures of her. There's one picture when her and Pearson went to this haunted carnival when she was dating Pearson, right? Yeah, touching my fucking wife. Remember they went to this carnival. They went to this carnival and sit together. You know what I'm saying? When they went, I want to do that with VJ too. I also, that's part of my bucket list. Hey VJ, every Halloween, let's go to like a haunted house. I want to go to the scariest haunted houses around the world. You know how you have those haunted houses? I want to do that with VJ. Hey VJ, let's make a tradition. Every Halloween, we go to this haunted house. We make it part of a tradition, obviously. Like part of our tradition. No, we don't have to do it on Halloween, but if I want to do a thing where we go to this haunted house, haunted carnival. Yeah, I don't know. Me and VJ, we can get high. We go to the carnival, the spooky haunted carnival together. She went to this haunted carnival with Pearson. Obviously, the asshole Pearson for it. Don't hate me, man. I don't mean to be rude and call him an asshole, but the fact that that man dated my wife, and he's been bagging her for a couple of years, and he dated her. Like that's how you know these guys are wicked people. Hence why they're not going to be saved, and they're going to be left behind, obviously. Right? That's when what? That's how what? That's why me and V's are gonna have an endless bucket list. Yo, Ivan, me and you are gonna have an endless bucket list. Yes, sweetie. Me and you are gonna have an endless bucket list. As me and her, like, even though the business stuff is important, I value my personal time with my wife more than the business, obviously. Even though being a movie star is nice, it's cool being a movie star, obviously. I value my personal life with my wife more than my business life, obviously. As doing the personal stuff of my life is very important to me. Hence why I want to do all these things with VJ once I'm king, she's with me. So once we finish each movie project, me and VJ can go hang out in Vancouver, enjoy Vancouver, obviously, enjoy the condo. But I also want to travel the world and go to all these clubs. Every country that I go to, I want to go clubbing with VJ. I want to go on nice boat cruises with her. You know what I'm saying? Go to all these nice restaurants. Japan, I heard, has some good food, like Thai rice, that kind of stuff, noodles. Go to all these top notch restaurants, rides, like Six Flags in America. You know what I'm saying? In Canada, we have what's it called? What's the name of the park in Canada? I forget what it's called. There's a big parking in Toronto too. I've been there one time. I want to go to that park with VJ too. Me and her have endless bucket lists, obviously. I want to go on a road trip with VJ in Canada. I want to do a road trip in Canada. I also want to do a road trip in America. Me and VJ, we pack our clothes. We go on a nice, like, I don't know, 1 month road trip all around Canada, around America. We just drive to this city. We stay at a hotel. We do things out of the city. We drive to another city. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to do road trips with VJ too. And me and VJ are gonna have an endless bucket list, obviously. If you're a billionaire, you can easily afford to do all the things you want to. I want to go to space with VJ too. That's part of my bucket list on the road. Hey VJ, I also want to go to space. To go to space costs us a shitload of money. It costs us like, I don't know, 20, $25 million to go to space. But if me and VJ are billionaires, we can easily afford to go to space together. Right? Go to space, obviously. And once I pay this fee and I come from death, I'm going to miss the one thing I'm going to miss about Canada is what I'm going to miss about Quebec is the gas stations. The gas stations, you know what I'm saying? You can buy beer at gas stations. You can buy beer at gas stations, at the gas. Ivan, that's so cool. Yeah, very very cool. Quebec is the only province in Canada where where they don't have beer stores. You buy beer at the gas station. So if you go to the gas station, if you put gas in your car, you literally go in the gas station. They have a fridge with a bunch of beer, a bunch of stacks of beer. Whereas all the other provinces in Canada, you have to buy beer at the beer store. Obviously, to buy liquor, you have to go to the SAQ in Quebec, just like you have to go to the SAQ in all the other provinces. Obviously, just like you guys in America are obviously familiar with the beer store. You buy beer at the beer store. Whereas in Quebec, you can buy beer at the gas stations. There's no beer stores in Quebec. You literally buy beer at the gas stations. That's why I'm gonna miss. That's the one thing I'm gonna miss about Quebec, obviously, as I lived in Quebec all my life. But the one thing that's really annoying is that everyone in Quebec is French, obviously. You always hear them speaking French. Like Elmer's pretty bilingual. A lot of people in Elmer speak English. Even the people who speak French are speak some English, obviously. But the one thing that's annoying living in Quebec is that everyone here they're all Frenchies. I'm not racist. I don't mind French too, but it's really annoying when you hear people speak French all the time. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm English, obviously. Ivan, do you speak French? Yes, I speak a bit of French. Yeah, before when I was in kindergarten, from kindergarten, grade one, grade two, I was in French immersion. I was in a French school and all, so I speak a little bit of French. Obviously, I understand French decently well, pretty well, but I'm not like fluent in French. But I speak French pretty well though. So, comment ça va? Ça va bien. Merci. C'est quoi ton nom? Mon nom est Yvan Omara. You know what I'm saying? De rien. Salut. You know what I'm saying? I can speak French pretty well, obviously. When people speak French to me a little bit, I can understand a little. I can understand them a little bit, but I'm not fluent in French. Just like I'm pretty sure VJ can probably speak a little bit of 'cause VJ's mother obviously speaks white. VJ's mother obviously speaks Puerto Rican. Obviously, I'm pretty sure VJ understands a little bit of Puerto Rican. Obviously, you see what I'm saying here? Just like my family, they're African, they're Ugandan. They speak fluent in their fluent language. Obviously, I don't understand African. The only language I'm pretty much the only language I can speak is English, as I'm not like that fluent in French. I can understand French a little bit, but I'm not what. I'm not. Oh my God, Ivan! I didn't know you could speak French pretty well. Yes, I can speak French pretty well. Bonjour, ça va bien? Merci. De rien. You know what I'm saying? I understand all that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. Just thought I should throw out there a fun fact. Yes, Ivan Amir does speak a little bit of French. Obviously, he speaks a little bit of French and he understands French a little bit, pretty well. I understand French pretty well, but I'm not fluent in French. So if someone was French and he spoke to me, I would understand what he would say a little like pretty well a little bit, but like I'm not fluent in French. That's my point. Like my main language is English, as I'm not fluent in French, obviously. Because even though I grew up in Quebec, I went to English schools in Quebec. You see what I'm saying here? As Darcy McGee is in Quebec, but it's an English school for English speaking people in Quebec, obviously. As I'm not fluent in French, obviously. Obviously, right? Yeah. That's why VJ, my beautiful wife, is so proud of me, obviously. Because of me and her get to do these amazing things together around the world, I'm saying. And that's why you guys are all gonna feel like shit. I was, oh my God, I and VJ are living a life of billionaires. They're living the amazing life. Yeah, man. Me and VJ are gonna be living the amazing life, obviously. Once we are king and queen, obviously. And God knows how many things me and her we can do in 1 year before we start Sky Source. And that's why VJ like, oh my God, Ivan, you have everything planned out. Yes, I have everything planned out. Once we go to Vancouver, we will what? We will register for our Scotiabank card and visa, and we booked that luxury suite. As VJ is obviously for me and her building that dream 100 million condo. As I don't want to buy a condo, an existing condo, and I don't want to buy a house. There's no point of me and her living in a mansion if we're only two people. No, me and her buy a condo. We build our own condo from scratch the way. Because if you build your own condo the way you want it, if you build your own condo, you can build it the way you want it, man. You have your own private IMAX here, your indoor pool, your luxury jacuzzi room. I might have the jacuzzi in the pool room, or I'll have a separate room where we have our own jacuzzi. Me and my wife can go in jacuzzi. Obviously, our nice luxury living room, nice kitchen, a nice bathroom. So I'll have 2 bathrooms. That's enough, and have a gym, a nice small gym. I don't want my gym to be too big. My gym will be the size of like a room, just a couple weights. You know what I'm saying? An elliptical, a treadmill. You know what I'm saying? The mats, and like for doing sit-ups and that kind of stuff. And that's good. I don't want to have a super big advanced gym. It's just wasting money. It's only 2 of us. I'll have them build a small gym. That's where me and my wife can work out every morning. Because I want to do workouts in the morning when I wake up. It's good to do workouts, as I don't work out right now. Once I'm with my wife, I'm finally, once I'm with my wife, I'm finally gonna what? I'm gonna take better care of myself because now I'm in a relationship, and I'm gonna take better care of myself. Right now, because I'm not in a relationship, I don't take good care of myself. Obviously, but I'm gonna improve my hygiene. Obviously, like I'm actually gonna, you know what I'm saying, improve my hygiene, get cologne, also get nice deodorant, get nice clothes. As right now I have shitty clothing. I'm gonna go to the store and get like nice clothes for myself, nice shoes. And then I'm going to get my teeth whitened because I have good health, good oral health. Obviously, I have healthy teeth, but my hygiene of my teeth isn't the greatest. Obviously, that's why before I see my wife, I'm going to go to the dentist and make an appointment. They're gonna clean my teeth, man, and make it nice and white. I don't want VJ seeing me with yellow teeth and all that stuff. I mean, because VJ obviously has nice, clean, white teeth because VJ is a celebrity. She obviously gets her teeth professionally white. That's the reason why celebrities all have nice white teeth is because they all get their teeth professionally white and all that stuff because they're rich. Obviously. So once I see my wife, I'm gonna get my teeth white, and I'm gonna get my teeth. I'm gonna constantly go to the dentist and hire top-notch dental hygienist. We get our teeth white. Me and wife can easily hire the top-notch dental hygienist. We can constantly go to the dentist and get our teeth whitened. Easily affordable, obviously. It's like it's like $1,000, but if you're a billionaire, it's pocket change, obviously. Have her own personal hair designer, as I guarantee VJ will hire her own personal hair designer. To what? To do her hair, obviously. I'm like VJ. We can either go. He said, VJ, we can either go to what? We can either go to the salon. We can either go to the salon, or we can hire a hairdresser to what? To do our hair. See what I'm saying her? Either go to a hair. I guarantee VJ like Ivan, let's hire our own hair designer. Easily afford it. We don't have to go to a salon. We can hire our own. I'll hire a personal hair designer to do to what? To braid my dreads. When me and VJ are king, we can easily afford it because we're billionaires now. Right? Yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah. Obviously. That's why me and VJ are gonna be celebrities. Because guaranteed me and VJ are gonna hire our own hair designer to do our hair. You're gonna see VJ, I don't know, VJ, she hires her own hair designer. You know, so her hair designer does her hair and all stuff. VJ can buy the best makeup for her face. You know what I'm saying? I've seen VJ without makeup. VJ without makeup is still beautiful. She's naturally beautiful, obviously. She's gorgeous even without makeup. But VJ will obviously buy her own nice makeup set. She can either order online or she can go to top-notch stores in Vancouver and buy her a nice makeup set for herself. I'm like, don't go overboard with the makeup and don't go overboard with what with the purses and all that stuff. Like you can get a lot of makeup sets if you want, but don't go overboard and get like hundreds of makeup sets because you're just wasting money. I'm gonna tell you like, yes, we're gonna blow our money, but let's not be stupid and like go overboard with our money. You know what I'm saying? We need to be smart. See what I'm saying? That's why I'm gonna be very strict. Like, look, man, even though it's your money, VG, like we have to be smart. Let's not be stupid and like these celebrities where they buy like 1,000 clothes. No, we get a lot of clothes, but don't go overboard on the clothes. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying here? Yeah. So while I talk about this, I don't know, I can talk more about skies for this video as usual. Anything off of Mare is interesting, obviously. Yeah, Ivan, we can talk about skies. Yeah, I'll talk about sky source. I'm not going to mention me and my wife's personal life because I think I've made enough videos about that. Me coming out from dad, my wife seeing me, and I'm saying, you're welcome, sweetie. Me, what? Me saying my fond for goodbyes, experiencing some of the fame, my book sales. and then meeting her in Los Angeles. I already made enough videos about this. I think I'm just going to talk about Skysis for this video. Looking at a very interesting video for this. After I make this video, I will what? I will take a shower, upload the video, go to the store, buy a pack of beer, 6-pack of beer. I always just get a 6-pack of beer. 6-pack of beer doesn't get me drunk. It gives me a nice tipsy buzz, and I get a pack of smokes, and I'm good. As I'm not a fan of getting drunk right now because if I get drunk, I won't even. I can't even watch TV. Obviously, that's why what. Can't even watch TV because you're all like drunk. I'll get drunk while I what? Once I pay the fee, I will get drunk and celebrate because I know I now what? I now defeat the gatekeepers and I'm about to see my wife and I'm going to be king. That's when I'll get drunk. Whereas for now, I'm not going to get drunk. I'll just get like 6 beers. While I pay the fee, the money that I make, I'll just go to the store, get beer, food, and I'll watch stuff on TV. Like get off my own videos, watch games, and I'll probably even watch VJ's movies. VJ's movies or VJ's YouTube videos to keep me going, obviously. That's how you know I'm constantly going to be thinking about my wife even when I pay this fee, because VJ is very special, obviously. Because if this was another woman, I would have forgot about that woman a long time ago if I paid this fee. Because VJ is special, obviously, she's a goddess, obviously, I will constantly be thinking about it when I pay this fee, obviously. Because I'm not even interested in having sex with all these trashy women. There's a reason why I'm a virgin, guys. There's a reason why I don't struggle with sex, because I'm holy, obviously. When I say I don't struggle with sex, I mean I am never tempted inwardly to have sex with a woman. Because I'm holy and I love my wife. Whereas outwardly, of course, I have temptations, obviously. You see what I'm saying? Or like sometimes when you see an attractive woman on the outside, oh my god, that chick is hot, I'd bang her. You have these thoughts cross your mind, obviously. But deep down in my heart, I'm like, yeah, I'll never bang her because I love my wife, obviously. Hence, I am never tempted inwardly, I'm only tempted outwardly. Obviously. Whereas VJ is tempted both outwardly and inwardly because VJ is a whore. Yeah. Yeah, this guy's fucking hot, you know what I'm saying? Even though I love Ivan, I still want to fuck him. Because VJ's fucking crazy, obviously. And that's why when she cries, it's hard for me to take her seriously. Because she fucking pisses me off sometimes. Obviously. Now, world, I am going to keep saying this. We're October 31st today, right? We're ending. This is the last month of October. Right? Happy Halloween, world. Obviously. Bon fête Halloween to the French people out there. If that's happy birthday Halloween. Happy Halloween, world. Obviously, I'm going to say that. I hope you guys have a good Halloween. I hope you guys enjoy your what? Your trick or treat, obviously. I'm going to keep saying this, world. The countdown is saying, oh, Ivan, is the countdown really taking for real? Yes, man. We're the end of October now. I am almost done my Lord of the Rings reading. I told you, sometime around November, I don't know, 3rd around there, I'll be finishing my Lord of the Rings reading. And then sometime around November 4th, November 5th around, I'll be finishing going over. Today I should be finishing going over chapter 12 of my book. And after that, I have one chapter left, which is chapter 13, War and Becoming King. And once I go, it'll take me a good, I don't know, 5-6 days to go over that book, to go over that chapter. And once I finish going over my book, I finish going over my book, I will start taking those walks to the park. I'll go to the store, grab a smoke, take a seat on a bench, look at the stars, and listen to some music for a good hour because I need to prepare myself mentally. Because I know all hell's gonna break loose for innocent Ivan O'Mara. Because I know you guys, you're reprobate people, you're selfish people. You make me and wife's relationship your business. What's on your business? You make us having sex your business all because we turn you on. Because you guys are fucking crazy people, man. You're not even messing with me, man. Yeah, Ivan, we're selfish people. We make your sex life our business. Yes, you make our sex life your business, and in doing so, you cause mess in both me and wife's life. And if you want to cause mess in my life, you have to touch VJ. If you touch VJ and she's infected, she will cry tears because she can't see me. As I set the whole thing up. And in doing so, Ivan has to die for his wife, and then Ivan will cry heavy tears knowing that he has to die for his wife. And guaranteed, after putting Ivan and VJ through that, same time the stepfamilies have to hide the wealth to keep me and VJ supposedly ignorant. Can't hide from God. I wrote my own story before I came here. And Ivan, how the hell did you figure out? I told you before I came here, I wrote my own story. Look, man, when we come here, the stepfamily, we're going to be born to the gatekeepers. So the stepfamilies hid their wealth. They knocked me out, and I still found that they're rich. I still found out about my wife. Why? Because I wrote my own story. You can't hide from God, man. Because I wrote my own story before I came here. Yeah, duh. You think it's a coincidence that you knocked me out of the rock? VJ's separate from me. She's somewhere in Los Angeles. And I somehow find out about VJ anyways. I found out my family with the gatekeepers. I found out I'm God. Why? It's because I wrote my own story before I came here. I wrote my own story before I came here, man. I have God protecting my journey. It's not a coincidence, obviously. And yeah, take those walks. I know you guys are rep A people. You're nothing but a mess. I mean, white man. You're willing to turn this virgin man who's willing to save his virginity for his wife. I'm sorry, VJ. I was willing to save my virginity for her. I really was. I don't struggle with sex. You're willing to turn this virgin man into a porn star, all because you want to see him have sex. You want to jack out these videos. And while you're doing that, my wife is in Hollywood tripping, crying, scared that this woman might take her husband away from him. She's crying, and you're at home watching my videos, jacking off my porn videos. Because you guys are obviously what? You're morally evil, wicked people, obviously. You are nothing but a mess that me and White made. You're fucking wicked people, and you're nothing but a mess and White made. Ivan, we're fucked up people, man. Yes, you're fucked up people. You're wicked people. And you guys know deep down in your heart, yes, Ivan, we know we're wicked people. You proved it. I guarantee you, when I came to Earth, and you guys saw me in my future, I guarantee when you guys decide to make the second choice, you guys are like, fuck, man, if we do this to Ivan, Ivan's going to shut us up for good. He's going to prove how wicked we really are. Yes, man, if you do this to me, I'm a fucking genius. If you choose to do this to me all because of your envy of me and my wife's relationship, you can't see us have sex, if you want to call that a price, I'm going to shut you up for good, and I'm going to prove how wicked you really are. The point where by now you can't say shit. I shut you up for good, obviously. As I shut you up for good, world, you can't say shit. You can't even make fun of me and my wife. Yeah, I know I have a mental illness, and I think crazy things sometimes, but you can't say shit to me. You guys are 10 times crazier than me, and you're crazy psychopaths. You're willing to break every moral code in the book just to prevent me and my wife from being together, because you're crazy people. I don't care if Ivan's a 3-year-old kid. Take a rock, knock him out, infect his wife. I don't care if Ivan's innocent, if he goes to heritage. I don't care if you read the academic integrity and heritage. Sabotage his marks, don't let him graduate, because you guys are fucking crazy people. You're nothing but a mess. I don't care if we know Ivan, VJ's Ivan's husband, VJ's husband, VJ's Ivan's wife. Let's act like VJ's not Ivan's wife because we're fucking crazy. We don't want them being here. Yeah, you guys are crazy psychopaths. You're nothing but a mess that we have made, man. Let's act like Ivan's not God. You know what I'm saying? Let's act like Ivan's not God and all that stuff. Because you guys are fucking crazy. Yeah, Ivan, we're fucked up people. We hate you so much. We don't want you to be with your wife. Yes, you don't want me to be with my wife, obviously. The gatekeepers, I don't care if we're multi-billionaires or whether let's live in a shitty apartment because I hate Ivan so much. I don't want to be his wife. I don't want Ivan knowing that we're rich because they're fucking crazy people, obviously. We want to break every moral code in the book because you guys are crazy people and you're nothing but a mess and made, man. That's why VJ said in that song, look at what a mess we made. Because you guys are nothing but a mess that me and VJ made, obviously. You're nothing but a fucking mess. Yes, I know I have a mental illness. I know my wife is crazy too. She cries every night because she's a whore. She constantly fucks guys. But you turned her into a whore, so it's not her fault. She's innocent. And you not separate me her. VJ will not be a whore. She would be what? She would be what? Well, me and her would be whores if we were together, but we'd only have each other. Because me and VJ would have so much sex if we were together, obviously. But VJ wouldn't have been this whore had you not separated me. She would be what? She would be my lovely wife. She wouldn't be this whore, obviously. She wouldn't be this whore, obviously. You see what I'm saying here? Right? But I'm the cure to VJ's whoredom, obviously. Because VJ's a whore and she constantly fucks guys, I am the cure to her whoredom. And so once VJ's with me, VJ will no longer be this whore of a woman. She will be my lovely wife, and she'll be my faithful, lovely wife, obviously. I will heal her from her whoredom, obviously. Just like VJ will heal me from being a man whore too, obviously. I'm the cure to VJ's deliverance of being a whore. I'm the cure to and if I'm with you, I will never cheat on you. Yes, as long as VJ's with me and she sees me, I keep her in check. She will never cheat on me, obviously. Just like I will never cheat on her. And no woman can touch me either. The only reason why these women can touch me when I pay his fees is because I crack my butt. I crack my butt and I mix my eggs because I have to what? I have to pay. These women are all trash, obviously. Because I have to crack my butt. But the rule was do not touch Ivan, do not touch VJ. They can only touch each other because they're only meant for each other. But you guys betrayed us, and you chose to touch both of us, hence I'm proving how wicked you are. And if you touch us, VJ will cry tears because she can't see Ivan. Ivan will cry tears because he has to suffer death for his wife. Yeah, I set the whole thing up. I'm a fucking genius, obviously. And if Ivan cries heavy tears, those heavy tears, and has to suffer death for his wife, once he comes back from death, and he sees his Sabotage channel, him and Ivan are guaranteed going to peace out. As a countdown's ticking, world, sometime around November 10th, around there. I don't know the exact date. It might be November 11th. I might make it on November 11th, Remembrance Day. That way you guys will remember Ivan. I think that's pretty cool. I might make my final announcement on November 11th on Remembrance Day. Remembrance Day. November 11th is Remembrance Day. I might do it on that day. That way you guys remember this poor Ivan. I think that's pretty cool. I'll think about it. But sometime around the 10th, I'll be making that final announcement. And once I finish going over my book, I will start taking those walks to the park. Sit down, have a smoke, listen to music, look at the stars, and enjoy myself because I know all hell's going to break loose for Innocent Ivan America. I know you guys are going to turn this virgin man into a whore, into a man whore, because you're wicked. You want to turn two innocent people into whores. One a man whore, one a whore, because you guys are wicked people, obviously. You're nothing but a mess and white man. I would never do that to you in spite of my envy. I told you, I've seen very attractive couples on the outside in my life. And even then, sometimes I gave them these dirty looks. I was jealous. My fuck, man, that couple's so good. And I allow those couples to be together, and you can't let me wipe it together because you guys are selfish people. You're nothing but a mess with me. Yeah. I've seen attractive couples over my years on the outside. And even then, even though I was jealous, I was never envious, but even though I was jealous, even though I'm jealous, I would never cause harm in that relationship because it's an evil thing to do, man. It's an evil thing to purposely cause harm in someone else's relationship all because of your envy of their beauty. It's a fucking evil thing to do. The fact that you guys did this, I'm proving how wicked you guys are. You guys didn't just do it. You strategically set the whole thing up. Ivan, we strategically set everything up. Okay, have VJ in Hollywood, because the Hollywood dogs are animals. Have VJ be a porn star and have all the dogs go after it to cause mess in Ivan's life. Okay, have Ivan pay a fee and have him have sex with all the Hollywood cats, because the Hollywood cats, catty women, are all animals. That way we can cause mess in VJ's life too, because you guys are wicked people, obviously. You're nothing but a mess and white maid. No matter what, you want your full cake. You need to. And once I make that final announcement, I'll say this is it for Ivan Omer. I'm officially peacing out for good. I hope you will enjoy this series. This series will be missed for generations to follow. I hope you guys learn from your evil and wickedness. I know you guys are wicked people, obviously. I wish you guys made the right choice when me and wife were born and not cause mess and not let your envy take over and cause mess in our lives. This is Ivan Omer. I'm officially signing out. Peace. The moment I say I'm officially signing out peace, that is it for Ivan Omer, and this series that you see now will be missed for future generations to come, as all the new generations in the future will be going back and watching my videos. I don't know, 30 years from now, you see the final announcement 30 years ago. Me and VJ already made our 5 movies. They go back and watch the videos like, holy shit, this is before Ivan was king. Ivan planned out his Sky's First Company. I don't know, the 5 movies already got released, and they're all going back watching videos. Oh my god, this is before Ivan was king. Ivan planned out his own Sky's First Company. He wrote his own book. He saved his wife. You know what I'm saying? The series will be missed, yeah, man. And you guys the future generations will all go back and watch VJ's videos too. Because in 30 years from now, you're looking at a high-tech world. When you go back and watch VJ's videos on YouTube, everything will look old. Because it's 30 years, obviously. Just like when you watch stuff in 1990, it looks very old, obviously. 30 years from now, people are going to go back and watch VJ's videos. You see the 30 years ago in Hollywood. Oh my god, this is VJ when she was in Hollywood. You see the old technology, VJ's Instagram live videos with her sister. And her last Instagram post was 30 years ago. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna, oh my god, this is VJ when she was in Hollywood. Yeah, before she was queen, separate from Ivan. You know what I'm saying? And they're all gonna be like, holy shit, man, Ivan and VJ haven't aged a day. Yeah, man, me and VJ haven't aged a day, as we're gonna be young forever with the glowing beauty. Hence, God bless me, obviously. God blessed me with a gorgeous wife, and He blessed me with what? With wealth. he blessed me with wealth. He gave me the keys, hence I can make my easy billions, obviously. As God made it easy for me, obviously. Yeah, before I continue babbling on, I'm going to what? I'm going to read Lord of the Rings. I only have a good 5.5 pages to read. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6.5 pages to read, guys. You gotta bear with me here. I'll be finishing chapter 12 to chapter 11 today. I know only little that Gandalf has told me, said Frodo. Slowly Gil-galad was the last of the great elf kings of the Middle Earth. Gil-galad is starlight in their tongue, with Elendil, the elf friend. He went to the land of... No, said Strider, interrupting. I do not think that tale should be told now with the servants of the enemy at hand. If we win through the house of Elrond, you may hear it. You may hear it there told in full. Then tell us some other tale of old tales, begged Sam. A tale about the elves before the fading time. I would dearly like to hear more about elves. The dark seems to press around so close. I will tell you the tale of Tinuviel. said Strider in a brief, for it is a long tale of which the end is not known, and there are none now, except Elrond, that remember it aright as it was told of old. It is a fair tale, though it is sad, as all are the tales of Middle Earth, and yet it may lift up your hearts. He was silent for some time, and then he began not to speak, but to chant softly. The leaves were long, the grass was green, the hemlock umbels tall and fair. In the glade a light was seen, of stars and shadows shimmering. Tinnaviel was dancing there, to music of a pipe unseen, and light of stars was in her hair, and her raiment glimmering. The Baron came from the mountains cold, and lost he wandered under leaves, and where the elven river rolled, he walked alone and sorrowing. He peered between the hemlock leaves, and saw, in wonder, flowers of gold, upon her mantle on her sleeves, and her hair like shadow following. Enchantment healed his weary feet, that over hills were doomed to roam, and forth he hastened strong and fleet, and grass and moonbeams listening, through woven woods and elven home, she lightly fled on the dancing feet, and left him lonely still to roam, in the sighing forest listening. He heard there oft the flying sound of feet, as light as linden leaves, or music wailing, and underground, in hidden hollows quavering, now withered lay the hemlock sheaves, and one by one with sighing sound, whispering fell the beechen leaves, in the wintry woodland wavering. He sought her ever, wandering far, where leaves of years were thickly strewn, by light of moon and ray of star, in frosty heavens shivering, her mantle glinted in the moon, as on a tall hilltop high and far, she danced, and at her feet was strewn a mist of silver and quivering. When winter passed, she came again, and her song released a sudden spring, like rising dark and falling rain, and melting water bubbling. He saw the elven flowers spring about her feet and healed again, and longed by her to dance and sing upon the grass untroubling. 4.5 pages here, guys, and I am done. 4 pages left, pretty much. God, bear with me. Yes, I know you guys like when I babble on, but I also care about my Lord of the Rings fans. I promise I'll read Lord of the Rings. Again she fled, but swift he came. Tinnaviel, he called her by the elvish name, and there she halted listening. One moment stood she, and a spell his voice lay on her. Baron came, and down on doom fell on Tinnaviel. That is in the arms by glistening, as Baron looked into her eyes. Within the shadows of her hair, the trembling star of the skies, he saw their mirrors shimmering. Tinnaviel, the elven fair, immortal maiden, elven wise, about him cast her shadowy hair, and arms like silver gleaming. I'm going to show my camera for a sec.